What's that?
Is there an intro here that we're doing?
Besides the usual one that I put?
I mean, you could be like, oh, welcome back with more.
And we're back with more Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
And we're back with more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And we're back with more Mega Man Legend. And we're back with more Pokemon Fire Red. And we're back with more Shantae Risky's Revenge. And we're back
With more.
with more Pokemon AshGray.
Okay, just tell me when we're
Restart.
starting. Yeah, we're starting.
Restarted.
Okay, sorry.
Work story.
You gave me shivers.
I know.
Why'd I do that?
Welcome back with more Pokemon. Okay, so anyways.
With Moro.
Oh,
Pokemon.
you're right. Okay, so anyways. I was working. Like, oh my god, I was so fucking upset. I had a really bad day at work, like, last week. So, they put me on register, and instead of my usual position, and then it is the person at the register's job to go check the dining room
Are you kidding?
and the washroom. And so this is the okay, so this is what happened. So it was like probably like in the middle of the maybe like or not, it was like close to dinner. It was like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And I was told, hey, you should go check the washroom. Because apparently there was like some people that like walked in and then they like never left. Or something. And so I went to go check in. And this person just walked out of the washroom. And he was like, oh, like I'm pretty sure they were homeless. But they always just walk in just to use the washroom just because they have nowhere else to go. And so they took a massive dump
Okay.
in the stall. And we only have one stall. We have one stall and then there's the urinal, for the boys. The hell's that? Oh, it's the ghost ship.
You remember this?
Kind of. Not really. Okay, but anyways. So they took like a massive dump. And it was my job to clean. Well, technically, I'm supposed to report it to a manager, and a manager will clean. But I'm pretty close with the manager. They're just like, you know what? Why don't you just clean it? I'm like, oh, are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to do it. And they're like, yeah, just go clean it. I'm like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. And I was like, well, whatever. I'll go clean it. And so I attempted to clean it, so I got like a plunger, a scrubber, and like everything, and I was just cleaning it, and then I called, and I was just like plunging it. It did not go anywhere. I was just like, oh fuck me, and I'm like, well, okay, well, whatever. So I called the manager. We come back. And then they tried plunging it. I'm like, I've like, they were older than me. They're probably like in their late 50s. It was like, you're just not putting enough elbow grease. And then they tried going into it, and they're like, and then they just couldn't. They were doing it much weaker than I did. I went to town on this plunging this shit. I got backsplash on my fucking apron, on my on my shirt, my work shirt. And like, she didn't even know that I was just going to town on this. And then she's like, you're not putting enough elbow grease. Yeah. Yeah, I was beating the fucking shit out of it.
Beating the devil out of it.
Yeah. and then I was just like, just watching her do it. I was just like, what are you, like, this is not doing anywhere for you. And then they're like, I was like, we both looked at each other like, yeah, it's not going anywhere. I was just like, well, I guess I gotta unclog it with my hand, because
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Because the plunger wasn't working. Like we had big grade disposable gloves that went all the way like to your bicep. But I fucking put my you don't understand.
Considering your gig is like.
Okay, listen. You gotta understand. Like, it was we ruined. It would have been more of a clean job if we didn't use the plunger first. This thing looked like a beef stew. It was just. Oh my god! Imagine it just makes me gag.
I can't imagine.
Okay. Oh god, hold on. Oh, okay. So, anyways.
You're wheezing right now.
Oh my god.
You're making me wheeze.
Yeah, sorry. Well, like, that wasn't even the worst part of my day. That's just part one. So.
No, I can't imagine how low I can go from beating a fucking old homeless man's shit.
And it was so pungent and musky. Oh my god. But like, anyway.
Yeah, did you at least have a mask?
No, I didn't. I did not have a mask. We do not provide masks. We provide gloves. And so, I stuck my arm in. Just couldn't. Like, I dislodged this big. Like, oh my god, this was like the size of a Rubik's cube, and it was just covered in toilet paper. I was just like, oh my god.
Maybe that's what.
So I did that. I pulled it, held it with the glove, and then I had to take off the glove, and then turn it inside out, so just so I wouldn't touch it or anything. And so I threw it out, go in the garbage, flushed the toilet. It still went up. I didn't do anything. So we had to call a plumber anyways, and I just put my arm in the toilet for no fucking reason.
You fisted the toilet.
Yeah, and then. Yeah, and then I'm just doing my I'll just like no, it's not fixed. I'm like I didn't have to fucking do this. And then I'm just walking to the back like I was like so upset. I was pissed. I was just like, and then my manager's like, don't worry, Mario, for doing this. Like, give me your best. Lunch is on me. I'm like I don't even.
You don't have an appetite.
I don't fucking want it. I don't even want lunch. Like, and this was already like this was moving into dinner. It was like 3 o'clock. I was just like, no, like lunch tomorrow maybe because I'm working. But now, just I don't even want to eat for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I bet that's disgusting.
And oh my god, that was just.
Wait, what'd you do with the glove?
I had to.
You just put it in the garbage?
Yeah, I was holding it while. Yeah, I just threw it in the garbage, and then when I threw it out, and then I changed the garbage.
Just left it there.
And so, the worst part of it, the second time. Second
Wait,
time of
that's
that
a lovely
day.
painting?
I was told again that someone went to the washroom and they're not coming out, and so.
Oh my god.
I walk in. Oh well, I don't walk in. Like I have to leave register. I have to walk away, and then I said, just someone call me if there's someone like coming up to the register. Okay, whatever. And then so I knock on the door because that's what you're supposed. Well, it's not what you're supposed to do, but that's what I just like to do. So I like knock on the door before going into the washroom. I'm like, staff coming in, and I walk in. Keep in mind the stall was not working that day. We put an out of order sign, so no one should be. You should not be in the stall.
From the past events that you were.
Yeah, it was the same day. Same day. There's no one. There should be no reason you're in the stall. So I walk in. There's 2 guys in the stall, and I was just like. No. Fuck.
There are 2 guys in the stall.
Yeah, there's 2 guys in the stall. I was like, but the door was closed. The door was closed. I didn't see anything, but I saw feet. I saw the feet.
Like barefoot?
I saw 1 pair of shoes on the floor and 1 pair of jeans.
No way. No
and
way.
I was just like, I walked back out. I was just like, and then I panned. My eyes were wide. I hit I go to my forehead. I'm like. No, there's no way. And then I closed it quietly, like I didn't want them to hear me, so I just knocked again. I was like, Wendy staff coming in, and then they just pop out of one of them pops out of the stall like this, and he's just like, oh, what's up? And then the other guy was his
dude, man.
his legs were like buckling, he was staggered, and and he had glasses, and like his glasses were like not even on his face. They were like, it's like someone hit him in the face, and then they're like, one of them had the lens on one eye, the other one was just all the way up on his eyebrow, and then his hair was all disheveled. I was just like,
fucking blew his mind off too. I was
I was just like,
Jesus Christ.
I was just like, no.
Is he really that good?
and then I walk back out, and then I go to the back, and then I'm still wide-eyed at this point. I'm just like walking back. I'm just like,
they must.
I was looking down, just wide-eyed, just like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
what
the
is
fuck?
that day?
And then my manager goes to me and is like, hey, so just what's wrong? I'm like, I look at her and I was just like, so like, there's two guys in the washroom and like they were sucking each other off, like, or something. I was just like, yeah. They're like, no. They're like, yeah, go look at them. And then they just walk out into the dining room, and this other guy's just like, one guy sat down, the other one was just like fixing his junk, just like grabbing it, like tossing it around. It's like, oh, I'm like, oh my. And then she looks at me like, no. I'm like, yeah, they did. They didn't even buy anything. They were just, and then and then we just let them sit in the dining room. Like, we didn't do anything about it. They just fucking sat there.
Who goes into a Wendy's to get a fucking bowl?
Yeah, they went and got here, just like got a quickie. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, at least, oh my god, it's not even on the menu.
Man, Baconator's a lot of meat, but disclaimer.
I mean, at least got some protein.
Oh yeah, man. He probably this was after November. He was probably holding him a lot back.
You got a frosty.
Oh my god. But yeah,
frosty.
They were drunk as hell too. Like, I could just smell the booze on them.
What the fuck?
And then they just sat in the dining room. They were loud. They were rowdy, and
What
they
day
kept
is
like, this was like last Friday.
Jesus Christ.
And so, like, we just didn't do anything about it. Like, I was just like, and then the thing was like, they're like, Mario, you have to go back in there. You have to clean it. I'm like, no, no.
What
There's
the
no way. They're like, you have to. Like, you just gotta go clean it. Like, we can't just leave that in there. I'm like, this is not in the job description. This is not for like. This is for manager stuff. They're like, oh, we'll owe you big. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, okay. Honestly, I walked into the stall. It was practically, they didn't use it, so it was like practically clean. I was just like, huh, okay, that's not
Nothing on the
bad.
floor?
Yeah, and then I look everywhere. I'm like, clean, clean, clean. I go to the garbage. It smells like a bait station. Oh my god, it was the most worst. Oh god.
I can't.
Oh.
This happened the same day. So
Yeah, this all happened on the same day.
you're fucking gagging your mind out in the same fucking bathroom stall.
Yeah.
What a fucking day.
Yeah, and then I had to go throw out the garbage again. And then one of them stood at one of the entrances to the restaurant. So I was just like, fuck, well, I have to go to the other side and use the other side entrance by the window and the PA. Or the drive-through fucking window. And the intercom. So I was just going there holding this bag and all I was gagging while I was outside, and everyone could hear me. Everyone could just hear me just and just fucking gagging, coughing. I throw it out and I come back. They're like, well, I just didn't feel like working. I was just like, oh, well, I cleaned it. I put a new garbage. And when you're on front register, you're always you always have to smile. I just could not. I could not smile for the life of me.
You're just like you're trying to smile, but you still have like tears from the gag.
Oh my god!
Your eyes are like red.
Because it ruined my uniform. Like I went to town. Like I went so far out for them. Like also that same day. Well, it wasn't so bad, I guess, but because you can order sweaters you can wear instead of the shirt and the apron, and I just happened to get mine that day too, or the day before, and I brought it again just to bring it and I just wore that instead. But I had no undershirt. So I was like, the cotton was just rubbing on me and it just giving me itches.
You're pregnant now.
I'm probably the uncle whoever was on that toilet.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
Fucking weird.
it was
What
like,
a weird ass day.
it was the worst fucking day. And like, people are trying to tell me that day, like, oh, I had a bad day. Like, you have no fucking idea what I've been through. Like, last Friday, like Monday's, like Monday rolls by, it's just like, yeah, I've been having a hard, like it's not easy. Like, have you ever done this? I'm like, I fucking just had to clean shit and jizz all in one day.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Frozen solid.
They did not give me 5 minutes to go outside and just breathe.
What did they give you for cleaning up that second mess?
Nothing.
Really?
Nothing. I got one free meal at my use, and I used it like probably like today's what? Like, yeah, it was like Monday, yeah, so like 2 days ago. Just use it. But yeah. Also didn't feel like eating again because people were telling each other in the store. So like I come back for break and my one buddy's like, yeah, so I heard what happened on Friday. I'm like, no. I was just getting over like I'm about to like.
How is this possible?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, come on, you guys are telling people? Oh my god, it was the worst.
I can't believe that both our Pokemon are frozen.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention, sorry.
I mean, no worry, you're telling your story. It's a pretty good story though.
It depends on which part you were on the story, which side you were.
So
did not have a good time. Yeah, go on.
so there was a giant Magikarp.
Yeah, I kind of saw that at the ship.
Jesse and James, that was their motorboat thing. You know, where they're like underwater with the giant Magikarp.
Yeah.
And they're just pedaling.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's what that was supposed to be. And then Meowth, god damn it.
Yeah, he was like a king of an island for a second.
Yeah, but then then Jesse and James came to help him, and now we're here, getting frozen by a goddamn Dodrio. Here comes a fuck another freeze.
Oh, try attack. Burn.
Thank God.
And
It's something.
oh, it was something. It was not designed for crew members. I deserve a raise.
Yeah, I think you do. Or at least like extra for that day.
Fuck. One free meal. That's it. Oh my goodness. Had to call a plumber regardless. Just didn't have to stick my arm in there. There's a lot of weird people that go to our restaurant.
Yeah, it's kind of out of the way, huh?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Not a bad place though. I actually quite enjoy working there.
I can't imagine how many times that's happened in the stall before.
I can't believe it happened twice in one day.
There's
Like,
there's fisting.
For the
there's
whole year I've been working there, that's never happened to me before.
fisting. There's anal. The fucking homeless man probably couldn't walk straight or sit down after that.
Oh no, the second group of people, they were not like homeless. They were I wouldn't say, I would say they could afford a cab or something. I don't know. They weren't that.
No, I was talking about the first guy.
Oh, the first one, yeah, 100%. They just decided to take a mad dump.
And then
I had to clean
Louie.
Yeah.
Can I get up there? That looks like a place I could walk into, you know?
Yeah.
Radiant.
Yeah, it was just a Friday.
Fucking Freaky Friday. Bug Paradise. Here we go. What kind of bugs you think are in here?
Weedle.
Weedle? Okay, let's see it.
Oh yeah, I gotta say, since like the legalization of like weed is like, there's a lot more business at my restaurant, at where I work.
Yeah, people are getting munchies.
Yeah. Like it's such a tell when they go through the drive-thru. It's like, hey, can I have like 4 junior bacon cheeseburgers? So I'm like, oh my god, like this guy's just gonna stack them all at once and just eat it in one bite.
Yeah. I mean, it's good for the restaurant, I guess.
Oh my god.
Well, I have nothing. I don't have a full heal. Whatever.
So any work stories from you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I started my second job last Monday.
But it's still at the same place, right?
Yeah, and
But
every
it's
time I walk past,
different department, right?
yeah, different apartment. Every time I walk past though, like my first apartment, people are like, "What the fuck? What are you doing here so early? Are you leaving?" Because we're really short in the kitchen for whatever reason. No, I know exactly why. People are leaving, and then there's someone that got hurt recently. Someone had surgery, I think, recently too. There's like 5 people or 6 people gone already. And then yeah, so I work material transport now. And you know, you probably have this too, where every day you do a different job, sort of.
Yeah,
you're put
well,
on
different position.
Yeah,
yes.
Position. So I've been
probably not the one that they use in the washroom, but yeah.
I've been trained on. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
That should be its own position. I was trained on what is it? Doing garbages.
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah, the whole general hospital's garbages I had to like pick up and put it through a compactor. And God, it just makes me feel disgusting after.
Oh, I bet.
And like, they're all in these giant bins, right? And I had to like put, just to fit more in.
Oh, that's right there.
He's dead. Goodbye.
Later, bitch.
Hell yeah! I'd
Oh
cash
my
it.
god, it's
fucking
yeah,
crazy.
bad. Well, that's the
So
point.
then-
You gotta hurt it, you dickhead.
Literally,
is he cucking
he
us?
would.
Wow, he
would-
fucking
we were-
cucked us. What a piece of shit.
What? asshole.
What a fucking ass.
Not like we wouldn't have also brought him to the
Oh, you
Pokemon
would.
Center.
Gonna hurt it.
Idiot.
Hold on, let me catch that first. Fuck
We
you.
also have, I think we have a sleep
Dickhead.
powder. Can we have that now?
God. Hold on, wait, be right back.
It used to be a leader of the whole swarm. Old Scyther could have only gotten these kind of injuries by battling another Scyther. Of course, the leader of the pack challenges the leaders to know his speed and power can overcome even the most experienced Pokemon. Once a leader is defeated by another Scyther, they can't stay with its swarm. Scythers and surprises are more than in the battle. Hello? You got food? Whatever. I was injured more in the battle with the younger Scyther than anything else. I want to help it regain confidence in itself, but I'm not sure how. If you can think of something, let me know. Oh wait, I gotta heal. So the Scyther packs must be pretty small. Unless you're supposed to, like, if you don't challenge them, then you can just stay. Are you supposed to challenge leaders? Let's have a Pokemon battle and it'll trick me and realize how strong it really is. I'm gonna one-shot him, that's what. Fuck you, Tracy. I'm absolutely gonna destroy this Scyther. Ah shit, I didn't mean to Dragon Claw, I wanted to Thunderbolt him. I wanted to one-hit KO him. Ooh, ah. So your paper cut. Wow, only once. Thunderbolt. Good job, Scyther. You're really strong. You're really strong, Scyther. Wow. What a battle. Yeah, thanks, Tracy. Scyther's gaining confidence again. Trust me, as a trainer, I'll make it great. Asshole. I wanted it. I wanted that. Alright. So, where do we go from here then? Is there a map? There's only one town. Do we go up here? Were we up here before? 17. I wish the islands would be called something. Oh, that's naval. Moro. We came up from up there, I think. Yeah, Greppa, then Moro, Murcott. So we're going back to Mandarin again? Did we ever go up here? Cleopatra? Shamoti? What's this? Crystal Cove, and then that's where we started, right? And then we went up here, or we started here, and then here, and then we walked. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're doing, like an S. What are your thoughts?